Okay, this video is starting a index.html file, which is a fancy name for your home page. Now, what you need to do is create a doc type line, which looks like this, and put HTML with inside the doc type. This tells the computer that this text document is an HTML document. We've also done that by naming it .html. But pay attention to the capitalization. Doc type is capitalized and HTML is lowercase. All right, now we can push enter to make a couple of new lines. And it's here that we're going to make an HTML tag. When you hit the last closing caret symbol, it creates a closing HTML tag. And your cursor is in between those tags. If you push enter, you can move it down, which is what we want to do. We want it at the bottom. We want to code in between these HTML tags. It doesn't matter what line you put it on. That's just for organization and to be able to keep track of your code. So now that we've created an HTML tag and a doctype.html, it's a good time to save. So push Control S to save. Now, you need to create a body tag, and a body tag is simply an opening caret body and a closing caret. And it will make a closing body tag. You can push enter, and that'll make some new lines. And I can come down some of these lines and push backspace to bring that last line up and just kind of move some stuff around and have some good spacing. All right. It's good practice to save as you go, and the shortcut to save is Control S. You can also go to File, Save File. All right, now that we have created an HTML structure with a body tag, we can begin to add some information so we can display it on a web page. Inside the body tag, I'm going to go to line 6. You can choose whatever line you would like, but you need to make a header 1 tag. This is H1, and this is where we're going to type, this is my first web page. And then you have a closing header tag. And now you can click Save. So when we open this file in Google Chrome, it should display a large header that says, this is my first web page. So let's go test. Inside of Google Chrome, we are going to use the shortcut, which is Control O. To open a file, you need to navigate to where you saved these files, which is in My Drive, HTML, Websites, and here is index.html. That's the file. It says I saved it at 11:13. It's 11:14. This I know is my file I need. So you can click it and choose Open, or you could double click it. And there it is. This is my first web page. Now let's make sure that we can update this page so we know that the changes we make are working. So I'm going to come down to a new line, and I'm going to make another header tag, and this is going to be H3. This is a little smaller than the header 1 tag. It's about half the size. Inside the H3 tag, I'm going to type a new line. The H3 tag is a little smaller. We'll just do that. And now we need to save. Shortcuts are really important on the keyboard. It helps save time. So you do Control S to save. You can do File, Save, File, then click Save File. It actually even tells you these are the shortcuts. You should memorize these, some of them anyways. All right. Now, back in Google Chrome, if I refresh this page, it'll update the file to display my new information. And there we go. The H3 tag is a little smaller. Now, let's add one more line. And I like to sometimes have some space so I can stay organized. So I pushed enter there so I could move that line down. Now, just because I've moved down with an empty line here, doesn't mean this changes. If I refresh, it still looks the same. It knows to be on a new line because it's a header line. So I'm going to come down to line 10. It doesn't matter what line you're on. And I'm going to make an H6. This is the smallest header. And I'm going to say the H6 tag is the smallest tag. And click Save, which I did with Control S. Back in Google Chrome, I can refresh the page with the refresh button or hit Control R. And now I have all 3 of my header tags from my code displayed on my web page.